Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy X, and I'm coming to y'all from PressPlayOnYourDestiny.com. And listen, so I was thinking about an intro song, right? You know, for when I get on stage and when I'm getting ready to speak. And I mean, this the only song that I really could think that'll really like hype everybody up. What y'all think about it? I'll crip walk on stage. Crip walk. And I'm gonna have a folder that looks just like this in my hand. They ain't gonna know how to take me, man. I'm gonna be dressed like this and everything. They ain't gonna know what to do. I'm gonna just be like, put your hands up. Put your hands up. They gonna be like, man, and this dude finna get up here and rap, or is he finna speak? What is he finna do? You gotta try to find something unconventional. I'm just saying, I'm young, I'm hip, and I think that goes. Don't believe me, just watch me, because I'm finna move to the top, baby. Anyway, I got a great idea for my very first seminar, and I got a name for it, and I don't know if it even wants you guys to see this, but these are, if the camera ever lets you see it, these are my speaking notes for the hidden psychology of success, you guys. It's gonna be so deep. Check this out. I'm just gonna read a little bit of my notes to y'all to just show y'all how deep it's gonna be. When it comes to the topic of success, or what it takes for one to become successful, there is a certain amount of mysticism including on the subject. There is a certain mental leap one must make in order to mentally, emotionally, and physically achieve success. So my goal here is to help you get a very clear perspective on what success is and how one is supposed to go about obtaining it. Skip down a little bit. So, what is the hidden psychology of success? Outside of finding your own definitions and perspectives on success, the actual psychology of success can be broken down into 5 stages: process, pain, progress, patience, and optimism. When you speak to the universe and command an outcome, it will hold you accountable. Woo! Oh man, listen, you guys. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek, right? But remember the 5 principles I was telling y'all about? Process, pain, progress, patience, optimism. When I wrote this, I thought about all of the things, all of a natural cycle or a natural way for you to comprehend success and all of the components that come into play when somebody is saying, I want to be successful, or I want to be this, or I want my life to be like that. See, what I need for you guys to understand is when you speak to the universe, or when you speak to God, or when you speak to whoever and say, listen, this is what I want to be, this is how I want my life to turn out. What you're actually doing is you're sending a message to the universe and saying, well, please give me the process so that I can start to become whatever it is that I want to be. See, you can't just say that you want to be something and then don't expect to not be put through something to get it, right? So when you're talking about being successful, I have about 5 concepts or 5 phases, or however, I don't know if I want to call them phases or concepts yet, but these are things that you must understand when it comes to achieving success, okay? And I'm going to just go through them real short, okay? The very first thing is process. What you must understand is that a process, by definition, is a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. So what I'm telling you is, if you say I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a teacher, or I want to be a wife, or I want to be an entrepreneur, or I want to be this famous rapper or singer, or this, entertainer, what you must understand is, by default, Everything that you speak and say that you want to become, there is a set of processes and things that you must become and go through in order to achieve that particular thing. So if you say that I want to be a successful, rich entrepreneur, what you're saying is, I am willing to go through the process that it would take to become this successful, wealthy entrepreneur. Now, you may not know exactly what this process is. This process may entail quite a few things that you probably didn't sign up for. But in order to become this successful, wealthy entrepreneur, what you must realize is these actions or steps taken to become what it is you want to become, they'll shake you up. But what I need you guys to realize is, think about the Stephen Jobs or the Donald Trumps. Failure had to happen before they made it to who they were. Friendships had to be severed. Things had to go wrong. People had to judge them. You have to understand that anything that you want to be, there is a process connected to that. Okay. So the very next thing will be pain. When you say that you want to become something, what you have to realize is that there is a certain amount of pain or ups and downs that you have to experience to teach you. Think about, for those of you that read the Bible, you think about Jesus. Jesus knew what his mission was. But the process brought a lot of ups and downs, a lot of pains, even to the point where he was like, please let this cup pass me. You got to understand that when you are becoming what you tell the universe you want to be, there will be a certain amount of ups and downs that will test your faith, that'll shake you up to see if you actually want to do what it is you said you want to do. Okay, and just understand that a diamond is not a diamond until it's put under pressure. Okay, so the very next thing is patience. Connected to every process is patience. When you say, I want to be a doctor, there are processes, many processes that you have to go through: spiritual, emotional, physical. Even just going to school might take you 8 to 10 years in order to actually become a doctor. So not only is there a certain amount of physical time and patience that you have to become, let's just say, a doctor, but then spiritually and mentally you have to grow. That takes patience as well. So when you say that you want to be something or do something, not only do you have to look forward to being put through a process and things not working or going, haywire. I'm not saying there aren't good moments, because there are. It's a mixture. But those bad moments, when you are trying to achieve something, they're designed to make you think. They're designed to make you grow. That's why we go through things. You got to think, a plant or a seed does not grow unless it is watered, unless it is being suffocated by water. This is what makes it grow. So remember, there is a certain amount of patience that one must have when they are going through a process. And patient, process, pain. Okay, I guess it's 4. I thought it was 5. You guys, I'm confused. I'm looking over my thing now. I got process, pain, patience. Oh, that's what's not on here. Progress. Wow. Okay, anyway, back to my notes. So the very next thing is going to be progress. What I need you guys to understand is that we as human beings, we thrive on progress. Remember, progress are small achievements, small victories for us that make up big victories. How do you build a wall? Well, how do you build a brick wall? You lay one brick at a time. And just like achieving your dream or becoming successful, you have to learn how to break down that big vision into small eatable chunks, because what you'll realize is by accomplishing one thing and accomplishing something else, by making progress in life, you build momentum, and momentum in life makes you say, okay, well, I did this, so I want to do this now, then I want to do this, and next thing you know, you're going to look back and say, I've done all of this. You laid one brick at a time and created a whole wall before you knew it, right? So the very last thing is optimism. When somebody is trying to be successful, and I'm going to give you guys the straightforward definition of optimism: hopefulness and confidence about the future or a successful outcome of something. Keyword: confidence. When you're optimistic about something, not only are you confident, but you are sure. You know that it'll happen. You know that you're not going through all of this for no reason. You're not experiencing this pain. You don't have to have this progress. You don't have to push yourself to have patience, because you know that not only is it going to be worth it in the end, but it's going to be everything that you ever thought it was going to be. Optimism is having the confidence, the know that it will happen for you. And when you know that something is going to happen for you, you'll have all the patience in the world if you knew without a shadow of a doubt that it was going to happen. And that's a lot of our problems. We know, but we really don't know. That's almost like on your job. You know you're going to get your paycheck every 2 weeks when you do what you have to do. It's not something you got to think about. It's not something you got to guess about. You know, you expect a paycheck. And just how you expect your money on the job, you have to expect to be successful the very same way. Because when you can expect that, that's why on the job you can wait 2 weeks for a check. Oh yeah, I'm not tripping, because I know the more work that I put in right now, if I work overtime, I'm going to get more money on my check, and I expect my check. And what happens if we don't get our check? We go crazy. So why can't you go crazy like that for your own success? It's deep, right? I just talked with somebody. Anyway, you guys, that was a little bit from my seminar, The Hidden Psychology of Success. Talking to y'all, now I know I have to go and add progress in here, because I would be upset, because that's a very fundamental part. Anyway, look, y'all, I love y'all, and y'all be looking forward. As I'm telling you, I am gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it right before y'all eyes, and y'all not gonna know what's going on, because don't believe me, just watch me. Don't believe me, just watch me. It's going down, man. I love y'all, man. And until next time, press play to your destiny, man. And only a diamond is made under pressure. I'm out.